hills. Right now, though, you can see that, well, skies are generally quiet. A few little patchy mid-level clouds. Sunshine dominating for the time being. Temperatures, kind of like the last couple of days, we start off damp and cool, like Kelsey noticed, but we warm up pretty rapidly once that sun comes up. 72 in Amarillo. We're still in the 60s out in the western part of the area, but already 82 at Childress. But let's take a look at the wind. Yesterday, man, that wind was out of the southeast. It was very strong. Today, the wind has shifted. This is more of a west to southwest wind for most of us, and that's really making a difference on that moisture that was here. It's really been here the last few days, and it's a crucial component to rain and, of course, all the severe storms that we've been tracking. We have to have that moisture, but that west wind is driving it out of here. And if we take a look at the wind field, well, you can see exactly what's going on. There's our south wind coming across Oklahoma. Here's the west wind. There's a little boundary in here. We call that the dry line boundary. And that's the difference between the moisture and the dry air. And that dry air is starting to win the battle today. So that's going to remove the chance of storms for everyone except that southeast corner, Childress, Paducah, Quanah, that may hang on to the moisture long enough to get an isolated storm going later today. I don't think that's a really big possibility, really, because I think that drier air is probably going to go ahead and make it through the area. Model runs here for this evening shows just that. Maybe an isolated attempt at showers and storms near Childress and Paducah, Quanah, but really I think over towards Wichita Falls, Vernon, those areas have a better chance of severe weather and then moving away from us. So we'll keep an eye on that southeast corner, but I think most of it can kind of breathe easy and not have to worry about severe weather. Watch our wind tomorrow. Instead of being out of the west, it's coming out of the north. So that's going to be a boundary, a cold front, and it's going to drop our temperatures about 20 degrees, I think. Tomorrow, instead of the 80s, we're looking at mainly 60s, but there could be some 50s in the northern part of the area. So much cooler tomorrow. Still, that's going to limit, I think, the instability for strong storms tomorrow as temperatures kind of hold around the 60-degree mark, especially around lunchtime. Once again, though, we're seeing some indications that maybe as the front goes through or behind it, there might be enough moisture in that southeast corner and some lift there for maybe a strong storm. We'll watch that. Here's the model run for tomorrow, and there we go. Same corner. Looks like Childress, Paducah, Quanah. That'll be the area that we keep an eye on. Now, if the front blasts on through here, we won't have to worry about storms, but we'll keep an eye on that. Overall, the trend is for less intensity and less coverage on storms. This is encouraging. Our 6 to 10 day outlook, that's going to get us into the first week of May. Look at that. Well above normal chances for more moisture. So that you can see that in our 7-day supercast. 81 today. That 10% is just that southeast corner. I've got us at 60 tomorrow. That 20% will be southeast corner. Wednesday, we start to spread it around a little bit. And then by the weekend, rain chances are going back up. And I think the intensity is going to go back up as we get into the weekend. Man, storm season off to a rough start so far. We're going to need to stay on our toes. But here these next couple days doesn't look too bad.